Yo, poppin' YouTube, it's your boy Arnam here, and I'm back with yet another video. And today we're talking about true masculinity is just being who you are. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, bro, true masculinity is just being who you are, bro. Some dudes are a little bit more extroverted. Some dudes are a little bit more introverted. Some dudes are a little bit more sensitive. Some dudes are a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, rugged. Some dudes are this, some dudes are that. And as long as you being true to who you are and just constantly improving yourself and just being the best man that you can be and standing on your morals and principles, that's truly being masculine, bro. Just like femininity can come in, what the fuck? Femininity can come in all different types of forms. You got, like, let's say some women are very spicy, some women are very hot, some women are very cold. Some women remind you of a rainy day. Some women remind you of a cold day. But depending on the type of man you are, some men like Florida-like weather. Some men like that North Carolina type weather. You know what I'm saying? It's all depending on what you want. But back to masculinity, bro. True masculinity is just being who you are, bro. Look at Michael Jackson. He wasn't the most masculine dude, like, you know what I'm saying? But he had a set of morals and principles that he stood on. And, like, he's considered one of the GOATs in his field because he stood on business. Like, he was a very savvy businessman, bro. Like, I looked at some of his interviews and what people were saying about this dude. This dude was, like, he stand on business. Like, he was a very savvy businessman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I didn't know he had that dog in him like that. Same thing with Prince. He might not have been the most masculine fellow, but he abided by certain rules and principles. You know what I'm saying? So, ultimately, with you just got to have a certain set of rules and principles that you abide by, stand on business, enforce boundaries. If somebody come too close and overstep your boundary, bro, you got to let them know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You can't let nobody play with you in your face. But by that same measure, you can still be able to be confident within yourself to show love. Don't be afraid to show love. Don't be afraid to express yourself, bro. If you see a woman that's attractive, let them know. If you see a dude that's struggling, don't be afraid to help him out, bro. It's all about what you want to do. What's your purpose? Part of masculinity is all about your purpose, your mission. What is your purpose in life? We all have different morals and principles. It could all be encapsulated in the frame of masculinity, but we all got different morals and principles and values and codes that you would abide by. And it all stems from, like, what's your life mission? What you want to be remembered for? What the fuck do you want to do with your life, bro? And you can kind of base that and mold that around what you want to do with your life, dog. And it'll be easier for you to enforce boundaries because you know certain people aren't going to be well for you because y'all just have different codes and different values that you abide by. True masculinity is just being who you are, bro. Being confident in who you are, loving who you are. Don't be afraid to show somebody love. And I'm not saying, like, you don't have to be all, like, you know what I'm saying, not smiling and shit, all some Arnold Schwarzenegger ass nigga. Like, you ain't got to be all like that, bro. Just be yourself. Sometimes I could fall into that Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, not smiling ass frame if I got a lot of stuff to do and I got work to do. Sometimes I could be in a more extroverted state like I am right now. Like, if I'm being on camera, if I'm in more of an elevated state, you know what I mean? All of those facets of who I am express different facets of who I am in my masculinity. So, like, I'm comfortable with being, like, all stoic and whatnot, but I'm comfortable with being, like, you know what I'm saying, extroverted. Sometimes I could be right there in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Just depends on the type of day. Regardless, it's gonna be me at the end of the day, and I'm not afraid to be whatever, you know what I mean? Now, all of us have, like, masculine, feminine energy. Same thing with women. Women have feminine and masculine energy, bro. When you're creating something, for example, you're tapping in with the feminine aspect of yourself. Like when you're doing music or when you're singing, when you're dancing, rap, whatever. Like it's more, you're tapping in with more of the feminine aspect of yourself. That's the topic for a whole nother video, bro. But like, you just got to be comfortable with who you are and your as a man, dog. Like for real. Don't let this world shame you out of your masculinity. Because I know a lot of times throughout the media, it may be portrayed that men are not needed within this society. But without masculinity, you know what I'm saying, the world will go crazy. You know what I'm saying? People will be running all types of crazy, bro. I'm telling you. A lot of women say that they do not want masculinity and try to shame it until it's 3 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock in the morning. You hear that bump in the night, and you're going to want your masculine man to go handle it. Masculinity is needed today. That might be a topic for another video, but masculinity is needed today. And that's one thing I see because a lot of people grow up in like single parent households where predominantly the mom is the one taking care of the kids. And they don't have that masculine like figure in order to follow and help set rules and help enforce boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the mother is there to help you nurture and cuddle, you know what I'm saying? And a woman can teach another woman how to be a woman, but it'll be a lot harder for a woman to teach a man how to be a man. And that's something that's missing in today's society. So you don't really see a lot of true masculine figures. It's very few and far between. There's some good examples here and there, but they aren't as prevalent as they were back then. So instead of just sitting here complaining about not being enough masculine figures, how about you be that leader? How about you be that masculine? How about you be that masculine? What the fuck? How about you be that masculine leader? How about you be the best within yourself? Be an example. If you can't find an example, be one. Simple as that, bruh. True masculinity is just being yourself, dog. Now I'm still a young man. I'm still growing. I'm still developing. I'm still learning. And I'm still figuring out who I am to a certain extent. I'm still exercising some disciplines in order to figure out who I am, but I'm just enjoying this process of just learning myself and just becoming more confident every day of who I am. I'm unapologetically who I am. Some days I might be more extroverted. Some days might be more serious. Depends on whatever I got going on, bro. But at the end of the day, it's still me. I'm going to still handle business. I'm going to still do what I need to do within my life. Don't let this world shame you out your masculinity. Don't let this world shame you when it's something that you don't need to be. Don't let this world shame you out of something that you don't want to be, bro. Because they want men to be softer. They want men to be more feminine. They want men to be just more softer, bro. Everywhere you go, they want you to spill your seed. They want you to eat unhealthy foods. They want to take down your overall well-being. They don't want you to be militant. They don't want you to stand on principles, have morals, have codes that you abide by, bro. They don't want you to be a real man. You know what I mean? They want you to be soft. They want you to be malleable. They want you to follow directions and not question, but to go against that grain. That's why I emphasize hop on semen retention. Work out, read, ask questions, develop yourself. Because once you develop yourself, you'll stand out from 99% of the other guys. Because a lot of other men aren't on self-improvement. A lot of men are just out doing willy-nilly, especially young men. But a lot of men are just out there doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Out there just doing crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when you just abstain from doing that the best that you can, not saying that you can't have fun, but when you abstain and you really focus on yourself, that's when you're going to stand out from other men. That's what sets you apart from other dudes. True masculinity is just being yourself, bro. Be confident within yourself. How do you become confident within yourself? I have a couple videos about that, but I'm going to say it again, bro. Spend some time by yourself. Challenge yourself. And once you complete those challenges, it increases your confidence in that ability to complete a challenge. Once you say that you're not going to do something, or once you say that you are going to do something and you complete that challenge, it places more confidence within yourself. Because if you're like, okay, I said that I was going to do this and I did that. So therefore, it reinforces that you may have more trust within yourself. So challenge yourself, bro. Challenge yourself. That's why working out is a good thing. If you hit a PR, you're going to feel more confident. You go up and you, let's say you do a speech in front of a large audience. That's something that's outside the realm of your comfort zone. You'll feel better. You're growing more confident in that area. You go up, you get a girl's number. You go out and go hiking. You go out and you go tackle an elephant. You do some manly shit, you know what I'm saying? Even if you fail, just at least you know you tried. Like, hey, man, I did it, and I may have failed, but I know what I can do better next time. And that's all what masculinity is just taking action, bro. Taking action. Take the action in order to be better. Masculine, it's all about linear thinking, straightforward thinking. What do we have to do? Women, they're more prone, and I'm not saying all women are like this, but when it comes to problems, women, they want to sit there and talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And not really come to a certain resolution. Sometimes you just need to vent. And of course, men too, you know, sometimes you want to vent, but more often than not, women just want to talk, you know what I'm saying? But men, sometimes we need to withdraw and get back to our caves. I read this, Men are from Mars and Women from Venus. That's where I got this game from. But like, men, we want to internalize it more and kind of like just shut down and be more reserved and think about and internalize the problem and situation in order to come to a resolution. And sometimes our woman can be like, you know, so why don't you want to talk to me? Like, you seem so mad, you seem so sad, and you just tell her that you fine. She wants you to talk about the problem, but if you talk about the problem, you're gonna come to a certain solution. You know, it's just that's a topic for a whole nother video, bro. But like, true masculinity is just being yourself, dog. Be unapologetically ashamed in who you are. Some men might be more more feminine, like, you know what I'm saying, have more feminine traits. But as long as you abiding by certain codes, principles, standing on business, standing on morals, bro, then that's truly being a man. Being a man isn't how strong you are. Being a man isn't about, you know what I'm saying, how much you can, how many dudes you can beat up or whatever. It ain't about nothing like that, bro. It's just about being confident within yourself, not being afraid of showing people love, enforcing boundaries, standing on business, standing on codes, you know what I'm saying, staying disciplined in certain areas within your life, being loving, being tender. It's a mixture of different things, dog. And hell, my definition of masculinity may be different from somebody else's, but it still stems from that same place of confidence and having a certain mission and having a certain code and principles that you abide by. So yeah, you can look to role models and leaders that you want to emulate and be like, and that's a good thing, especially for young men if you need some guidance within your life. But ultimately, bro, you're just gonna have to get back to yourself, figure out what you want for your life, figure out what you need to do, get back to yourself. Because you were born into this life with yourself. And when you get to the end of your life, it's going to be nothing but you. Of course, if you got family members, but you know, see, I know what the hell I'm trying to say. But anyways, if y'all like that video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Tap that bell notification. I love each and every one of y'all. Keep letting y'all light shine. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Sitting and shit, now I'm back on my shit, now I'm raising the bar like a Klondike. I be rapping this shit while I'm stacking the chips, boy, I been through some shit, had to climb heights. I been going too hard, got my mind right. In the dark, but I still had to shine bright. On the stage, yeah, I'm all in the limelight. You 4,000 or so, yeah, that sounds like